How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys, man? Thank you for showing up for today's stream. I really appreciate it very much. How we all doing, man? We got Alex, Sean, Nino. Welcome, new subscriber. I appreciate you for being here, and thank you for joining the team. I appreciate that. We got Sean, though, Garrett, Chosen, Brandon, Tyler. Dad draws first. What's up? Where do I submit a deck list? Check the description right down below in this video or this live stream, and in that description there's a link. Click that link, it'll take you to the sign up genius and put your name down. And once you put your name down, you're on the list, and from there you can submit the list. The easiest way is through Discord. I can leave you guys a link for the Discord. If you need it, just go ahead and say you need it, and you can put it in the MTG tab. That's the easiest spot for me to find it. But make sure to hit that link down below and sign up first. There's 6 slots. So the first 6 people who get in get to submit their lists. But what's going on, Wample? Sean, how we doing? Curtis. What up, guys? Happy belated birthday. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Dang, there's only 1 slot left already. Holy smokes. Click that new tokens for me, big dog. That's tomorrow's video. You'll have to see that for tomorrow. It's already recorded and everything. It's really awesome, man. I love that deck. It's going to be for tomorrow's video, though. I just got to do an intro for it and it's ready to go. So you'll be seeing that one tomorrow. Don't worry. Sorry about no video today, guys. I do appreciate your patience on that. Life's been crazy. Life's been crazy. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do actual work these last couple of days. Which thank goodness for that event that happened, because I didn't need to do a lot of work. But yesterday I struggled to get some hours in recording because I just had a lot going on. Got to slice my hand open today. That was fun. That one hurt today pretty bad. Doing well. Hope you and the family are too. Oh, we're doing good, man. Thanks for asking. As good as we can. I don't have a deck list, but what about Medallion and Horde? Medallion and Horde. Like the Homunculus Horde? What's the Medallion card? I can't think of the Medallion. Have you used Duskmourn's Claim yet? I haven't. I don't think I have. I'm gonna combine it with the Shadow of Mortality. Ouch, lovely. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I was kind of in a hurry. I was trying to change the inner tube on this tire on one of the bikes, and I was in a hurry because I use a bike to pick my kids up from school right now, because ever since I went full time, I haven't really needed a car. We were gonna get me a car, but we both agreed I didn't really need one, and we didn't need to spend the money on it because all I needed to do is get the kids from school. So we got this bike, and I got them their bikes, and then my little one just rides in the back of the little kid carrier thing. Anyways, tire popped yesterday, so I got an inner tube, and I was trying to get it out today, and I was jimmying the tire off with the flathead screwdriver, but I was in a hurry because my son Miles today got sick at school and needed to get picked up a lot sooner than I expected. So I was trying to do it really fast, and when I was prying the tire off, the flathead screwdriver just in my hand just. So that was fun. That was a good one. I'm like, maybe I should have got a car. Maybe I should have got a car. What's up, Brody? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Did you need stitches? No, it's not that bad. It's not as deep as it looks. It was just, and then it just kind of put some tissue on it, and we're good to go. Is there a new 5-drop Bola Citadel in the new set? The 5-drop Bola Citadel? I don't think so. I forget what Bola Citadel does exactly, though. 5-drop in the new set. What does the Bola Citadel do again? Is it one of these ones? Let me know. Let me know. But the Citadel is like an enchantment, right? I don't think any of these are enchantments. But maybe it's like an ability tied to a creature you're talking about. I don't know. All right, guys, we can get this thing started though. I think that all the lists are filled up by now. So we probably have enough time to get everyone into Discord. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go down the list. There's 6 lists to go through. I'm going to give everybody 2 games. Okay, we're going to do 2 games each. I want to guarantee that to you guys. So I don't want to try to go over that, and I don't want to just give you guys 1 game. So we're going to try to do a full 2 games. That's it. No matter what happens, unfortunately, is what happens. So let me check the Discord here. It looks like some lists are rolling through. I see slot 1 here. Let me check and see. So slot 1 is taken by Michael Aerocon. Yep, that's you into Discord. Perfect. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see our first deck list. Where did that go? There it is. What's really nice too, I mean, it's not nice because the Spider-Man set I wish was a little bit bigger, obviously, but with the sets being, the set being really small, I've noticed I've already almost got every card. It happened really, really fast. All right, so let's apply our styles and then craft. What do we need? Like 1 rare? Let's see. 2 rares. That's fine. I have 13 rares right now, so we're looking good. All right, guys, here is slot number 1. Hope you like rooms. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's not you. Okay, so let me see here. 1 second. I want to make sure I read any sort of notes that might have come with this. So this is Michael's build. Let me go ahead and put your name on that. Make sure I spell everyone's name right too. This is Michael's build. And is there any other notes in Discord? No. Okay, so let's take a look at it. All right, Michael, let's take a look at your list. So it looks like it's going to be a control deck, obviously working off of milling because we see these 2 cards here. What do we got? Full 5 colors here? Is that right? Red, white, blue, green, and we do have black. Yes, we do. Okay, so we're full on 5 colors. Love me some Roaring Furnace. Okay, and then we've got Jeskai Revelation on top end here. I see 63 cards out of 60 here. 27 lands. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so have you I just want to ask, have you found success in the 30 or the 63 cards more so than like cutting a couple of things, getting down to 60? I know a lot of people really like to do the 61. This might be my first 63 card build that I've seen, which is an interesting take. 27 lands. So hypothetically speaking, if we go down to 60 cards, you'd be at 24 lands, which is usually the norm, but we want to make sure we have enough lands hitting, obviously, right? New way forward. Next source of choice would deal damage to you. Prevent this damage, send it back. I do want to try this card. That looks pretty fun. Yeah, we're sweeping the field. We're milling them out. So is the goal as well, is the goal for sure to mill them out completely, or is the goal to kind of work off maybe Jeskai Revelation as a win con? I'm guessing it's going to mill them out all the way, right? Because the Rapture takes them halfway. This can finish them off. We've got, you know, this to gain us life, this to gain us life. This can also prevent life, but we don't gain life, right? It just sends it back. Yeah, just sends it back. Gain life for each creature you destroy, and then gain life here. Okay, yeah, this is probably just gain life and finish him off with the anomaly. Okay. Okay. Let me see if we got him in the chat real quick here. Notes where? Oh, no, you're good. Notes, you can leave notes in the Discord with your deck list, that's all. 2763 is my personal thing. Gotcha, okay. It's just a personal thing, got it. All right, well, I'm willing to try it out and see what's going on with that, and see how it goes. Let's get it going, man. Let's just save the changes. You know what? It's a control deck. It's got a lot of really powerful cards. The only thing I'm not super guaranteed that's going to work super well is the mana base, obviously being 5 colors, but I'm going to trust that the mana base is well put together. Let's give it a standard ranked play here. See what happens. Firewater, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, sir. How you been, man? How you been? Thanks for the reply. Oh, no worries, man. Of course. I love talking to you guys, man. Brody, especially with you know, the follow-ups and stuff. It makes me really happy to read, man. So thank you for taking the time to send that. I've been running the Auras list for the last few months. Managed to 4-0 the F&M Nice. Auras has been really good. I like that new aura that people have been attaching to what is it, the indestructible type creatures. I think that's so interesting. Swayze, you gotta face my new deck I just made. Well, today is not about facing anybody's deck list. It's about showcasing what everyone's built. But definitely next week we can try it out. Just make sure you get here early enough. It is a beast. Build something with the new version of Pariah Barbed Servitor. Oh, deck slot 6 is rooms. Got it. All right, let's go ahead and obviously take out one of these guys. Goblins as our first game. Come on. What's this god-awful artwork for Counterspell? Love your videos. Channel deck inspiration, gone mythic every season since Tark here. Let's go, Nathan. I'm glad we can help you out, man. What's going on, Brooke? This Orzhov sack is pretty baller. I'm working on planning. So you got, oh yeah, we just read that one. Just making sure I'm catching up with everyone in the chat here. Ooh, some life gain here is going to be kind of nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create the dragon. Okay. This is double strike potentially, and this can draw them a card. They are out of cards in hand though. All right, let's get this down. And ill-timed explosion, not bad. It is a sweeper I can use next turn potentially. I'm gonna keep it on top. I guess I'll use this now. All right, I do like the fact that I'm gaining enough life to stay in this. That's kind of nice. Staying in it, guys. We're staying in it. A challenger though is haste, and then the shock, of course. Nice. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this comes in untapped. We can sweep the board and then hopefully start gaining life off of this. Let's drop you. Kind of want to keep hitting my land drops. It's not a white source though. It's not a white source. 1, 2, 3. I can play this, gain some life. Yeah, I think it's the land. I think it is the land. We have a really good chance of top decking some more lands, obviously. All right, I'm just trying to play this as best I can, obviously being in ranked. Okay, so they're finally cleared up here. Hopefully it's just a land drop they pull here so I can get going. Let's go. We get a white source. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't realize I was lacking in the green mana department. Zantetsuken, what's going on, man? Do you run anything besides standard? Not really. I do every now and then dabble, but not really. All right. End the turn. Been okay. Traveled the last couple of weeks for work. Then got sick Friday last week and still recovering. By the way, we're headed your way in December. I'll ping you. Let's go. Firewater for sure, man. For sure. Sorry that you're sick, man. That's unfortunate. All right. I do want to gain some life here, though. So I hope I get... Okay, that's pretty good. Sure. All right. End the turn. I need the opponent to like play a creature or something that I can blow up with this and gain some more life. Goodness gracious. Okay. Yep. Take action. Take action. That can just gain me life straight up. And then, yeah, I mean, no more lies just in case they play another big burn spell. Like if they want to pay like the kicker cost on the burst lightning, I'm ready for that. Seems good. Let's play this for green. Enters tapped. I'm just going to do this to gain a boatload of life because each of these cornucopias hits us for another 2. Perfect. We're right back in it. GG's. GG's. Let's go. Game number 1 with Michael's build is a success. We're going to try it one more time. And I think we went second against Aggro, so that was pretty cool. So far, no notes. It's been working pretty well, except for the fact we were struggling a little with green mana, but that's 5 colors for you, you know? Mono red for the beginning is the worst showcase ever? No, we got it, man. We got it. HeroCon, we're good, man. Everyone is getting sick. I'm just getting over it. And daughter called to tell me she had her boyfriend and both are bedridden as well. Yeah, I don't think there's too much going on over here. I know my little guy went home sick today, but it's just because his belly was hurting, and he's honestly fine. When he got home, he was a-okay. With great power, I believe that no one does look for fun. For auras, I'm in the fence. Is incredibly powerful. No. Yeah, yes, no. This does give me a black source. I don't think so. I think we could do better. 1 CMC. Are you seeing the new combo, Kivara Majoran? It's crazy. You should look into it. Mark, I will go ahead and make a note of your comments, and I'll check into that combo later. Let's add green. All right, where's my notepad? All right, I made a note, and I will check out that combo later that you just told me about. All right, so the opponent drops off a Sire, and they're on Is It right now. Is it purely Is It at the moment? Sure seems like it. Counterspell's nice. I'm actually glad we pulled that. Let's just get to starting town. Say go. All right, we got all the colors we need for mana. Counterspell's ready to rip, and a couple lightning helixes. I'm pretty happy with this. You can have the stock up for now. Maybe no more lies there. I should have probably given that a consideration on countering, but it's all good. I don't think we're gonna have too many targets for the lightning helixes, so we're gonna just send them. And I don't need that. Not too worried about counter spells. Maybe I should be, but I don't think I am. I could steal their Sire with this, which would be pretty funny. What are we reanimating with? You know what I mean? Like, the opponent here on Is It colors looking to maybe reanimate, which is kind of weird. What's that double-sided card? It's not Cease and Desist, but it's got the red and black, and reanimates then sacks on the end step. But why would they want to sack it on the end step? Bahamut. Okay. Man, they're gaining so many treasures that when they do want to reanimate, they're going to be able to pay the 3 from the No More Lies. I definitely should have countered the stock up on second thought. Yeah, we're getting a bit flooded here. Getting a bit flooded at the moment. Swayze is a way better pilot than he believes. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Push pull. Yes, push pull. That's the only red reanimation spell I can think of at the moment. But again, I don't know why they'd want to have these sacrifice on the end step, you know what I mean? I guess they do have starting towns, which could be black, but I don't think that's what they're running. Again, could have considered playing this just to get them to eat up their 3 treasures here, but I'm waiting for a high value target here. It's just you wait too long with the No More Lies, you're gonna get got later. All right, what should we do for lands? What does this land do exactly? Exile top card of your library to end of next turn. You may play that card. Let's go ahead and do that, and then give myself that option and leave this open too. That's a pretty clutch land in this spot. All right, they eat up 2 of their own treasures to do this. -1 land net. So I just discovered that if you type in the paper magic name of the card into the search bar in Arena, it works. Oh, Omniscience, that's the counter. Let's go ahead and leave that alone. If you type in the paper magic name of the card into the search bar in Arena, it works. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was actually really curious how that worked because it takes like 30 minutes now for me to export a deck list into like anything like Moxfield or Aether Hub because it is they don't register the new cards names in Arena to paper, which is super annoying. And I was wondering if it had some sort of an effect on you guys. On you guys when you had to copy and paste the link. Dude, I don't know what the plan is for the opponent. It's obviously to get down Omniscience and just start playing bombs, but when are they going to play the Omniscience is the question. Because if they're playing the Omniscience just straight up for its normal mana cost, I'm ready for the No More Lies. Like, that's going to be really nice. I think waiting as long as we have is actually paying off for us. Okay, so I don't have 2 black sources for this to come down yet. That's unfortunate. Maybe we just go try to find it here. And then... Okay, that's our black source. Rapture's nice though too. This is actually a black source as well. If I play this, I'm still having, what, 2 mana open. I ramp a little bit, which is good. Is that better than just taking the starting town? Probably. I want to go double No More Lies just in case. So 1, 2, 3, I play this. That leaves me... Yeah, it doesn't leave me enough mana open. I think I'm going to have to go with starting town here, guys. That way I can at least double the No More Lies play. If I would have played Cornucopia, I would have been 1 mana short of being able to play both. So let's just run out the land here. I really want to get this down though next turn so I can start stealing their bombs. 27 cards left. Please just try to... I just really want them to try to resolve an Omniscience here. That's all I'm hoping for right now. Are they maybe trying to get the free Omniscience off of the Malcolm eventually? Because if this gets to 4 counters, they can get it free. Right? You may cast a discarded card without paying its mana cost if it gets to 4. So we got 2 more turns for that. All right, ideally, I still want to get 1 more black source. I can then, you know, use the virtue side, but I don't get it. So it's either just play it now and risk it for the biscuit or... wait 1 more turn. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if I play this now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9, 10 mana open. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can't. I really can't. Yikes, man. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because if that oh, I already played a land. If the Omniscience resolves, it's game over, right? Like you would think. You would think if Omniscience comes down, it's over. So I cannot allow that. Did this have an alt? It does. -6 until the end of turn. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it, choose new targets. That's pretty absurd. All right, big yikes, guys. Big yikes. This is gonna be close. Man, if I could just find my mill spell, actually, my life gain like mill spell, I could probably one-shot him. Yeah, I can. I can one-shot mill him here if I can find it. Okay, another Omniscience to the yard. 2, 3. Okay, so they should only have 1 more. Reenact the crime. Oh, they have enough to pay twice. GG's, man, they got us. Reenact the crime was the play, huh? They got us. They were very patient, and they had the right spell at the right time there. That was nice. All right, let's see how bad it is. The End Stone. I could get really lucky though. I could get really lucky. All I need is my mill spell, because they may not one-shot us here. If they don't go infinite into like some sort of crazy one-shot, which I don't think they will. Based on what I'm seeing here, they just have a bunch of bombs, but like they're not trying to like just one-shot us and end the game. So I get at least one more chance at this. Yes, please take action on that. Okay, boom. For half their library, because they just got all their library back, unfortunately. We might be okay. We might be okay. I mean, did anybody here see any sort of like infinite loop to like, because usually with the omniscience, like in Kona, for instance, they will play the red overlord to deal you 4 and then bounce it with the blue regent, replay the overlord over and over again to win the game. I didn't see anything like that. This feels more like, let's get everything down, pass the turn, and then we'll kill you on the follow-up. Unless they can give haste to all their creatures. I didn't see any way to give haste. Does this give haste? I don't know. I didn't see anything, man. Can't target the opponent now? That's fine. I've got the sweeper to sweep. Once I sweep them up here and take out half their, you know, build, or half their deck, we're fine. Cooked, you gotta wait because they are waiting. I know, they just were waiting so well there. They were very patient and they got us, man. They're gonna try to lock with the angel. Yeah, see, we don't care about any of that stuff. We're just gonna sweep the board. No matter what creatures they get down here, the board is sweepable, right? The Knights of the Round, it's indestructible, so it'll get past this, but at least for the most part, we can sweep the whole board and just reset them. Kitsa will hit for 21 damage. Oh, I didn't realize this was growing. I didn't even notice. Did not even notice this was growing. Oh, wow. Okay, so this gets prowess. Did they just sweep the board? Okay, it's not going to one-shot us, but now I realize what their win con is. Their win con is to sweep us. Or it's to mill us. Are they going to mill themselves? No, because they're just going to play that card again to reshuffle everything back in and redraw, but that doesn't make sense. Why would you do that after you're just trying to mill me out? What are we doing? I have no idea what we're doing here. I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, raise the past. Or raise the dark realms. But that's still not smart because you had the potential one shot to end the game and now you don't. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to take this. I'm gonna have to take the offer on this again because they took half my deck, but that means I don't have the Rapture anymore. Me not having the Rapture anymore is kind of scary, but I might top deck the one shot mill because I'm at 21 and they only have like 21 cards left pretty much. I think we tried. I think we had to gamble. I did not get it. Okay. That's tough. Oh, they gave me a turn. They gave me a turn, guys. Okay. So how many cards left? 31 cards. Okay, so we're not milling them out completely here. That was so weird. That was quite literally the weirdest thing ever. They're tapped out, right? But doesn't matter. They have omniscience. All right. Sweep the board and then... I mean... Seems okay. I guess that's the move, guys. I guess that's the move. All right, pass the turn. I guess I probably should have counted my mana and played Cornucopia before I did that, because I would have been able to still hold my counter magic and everything. Counter magic does not matter here, though, guys. It really doesn't. But it does matter to not have the right colors here, because I was hoping to inevitable defeat the Jace. 1, 2. So did I just get auto tapped? Is that what happened? Because I feel like I had enough mana and the right colors for this. Red, white, and then black, and then any color, and then we got white, white. Yeah, I definitely got auto tappered because I really wanted to play this to take out the Jace, because the Jace is going to ultimate here and put us in a weird place too. I thought I had enough mana too. Darn it. You got it. I really don't know if this opponent is going to be able to close out. Like, they have a really interesting deck. It's taking a very long time though, and I don't think they're ever going to be able to close out. I don't want to lose this game though, man. I don't want to lose this game because I do think I can win it if I just stick with it. But man, it's eating up a lot of the time here. Oh, it's very goofy, man. Very goofy. Brother, you got to check out the Railway Brawler plus Devastating Onslaught combo. Turn 5, 40 damage with Trample. Devastating Onslaught, really? Okay. Let me copy that and then I'll put it in the notes. All right, that's now in the notes. All right, so here we go with the reanimation again. I'm just gonna obviously let it happen. There's no way I can counter. We gotta find another sweeper here, which shouldn't be too hard. But in all realness here, the opponent's probably gonna have us reshuffle our decks back in and draw more cards again. Actually, they've used up 2 of those already. Maybe they can't do it again. Never trust the auto tapper? Yeah, I know. I know, it got us there pretty good. I'm passing the turn so fast and so often. I need to be careful because it's about to be my turn. Let's just do this now. And I need what? This obviously, because I want to sweep the board. And then what can help me the most in finding like the win con here? I don't know. Can you imagine I actually send the damage back to them, but they got protection from everything? I guess it's got to be the Jeskai Revelation, right? I don't see a better option there. Okay, here we go. If I Singularity Rapture... Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I have to submit 0? Because they got the protection. Okay. I have to submit 0, which means I can't mill them here. That's not the end of the world, though. I still get to sweep the board, which is kind of the main objective here. All right. And then I guess No More Lies is irrelevant at this point in the game, so we just play this and play our tap land. Okay. Here we go again. Here we go again. Another round of this. Can I have another? Stick with it. You got this. I believe too, man. I do believe we can win this game. I technically could have won this a couple of times had I gotten a little bit luckier and just got the right top deck, which is really all we're looking for is the mill card that deals out the mill based on my life total. And the game's over, but I just can't find it. So we're getting pretty unlucky. Win condition is to annoy you till you can concede. Yeah, I mean, their win condition is just get these big things down and destroy us. They just, unfortunately, unless you're an Omniscience player with some way of generating haste right away, it just doesn't matter. Because you just give the whole turn back to me and I just sweep the board. All right, they've got another one. Here we go. Come on. Oh, man. That was really bad. That was as bad as it gets right there. Back to 31 cards for the opponent. Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys, this was probably the worst case scenario for showcase your decks tonight. Between the Lord of the Rings rumor and the ECL leaks, today was good news. Is there more Lord of the Rings coming? How about TMNT and Magic? Is that happening as well? Is that going to be standard legal, or is that like because did they do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle yet? I don't think they did. Oh, sorry, my turn. Next year is pretty much confirmed. Late in the year, it's TMNT. That's crazy. This deck jails opponents IRL time, right? One more Helix equals 10. Get the virtue down. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant getting the virtue down though, because look, they reload their whole field and get every single creature that they've had back on the field every single time. So it's not, I'm not gonna have a full play cycle to get any of their stuff from the graveyard. If I get this down and then let's say I sweep the board, the opponent's turn starts and then they're just gonna get everything back onto the battlefield. So there's really no point in me wasting 7 mana to do something like that. What I could end up doing here though is I could Jeskai Revelation, sending this back to their hand, which unlocks you know, their protection here, but that's a lot of mana to invest into the board to potentially have them swing in for lethal the following turn. I don't know, man. I just hope I get lucky and get the card I need. I mean, that'd be pretty simple. That would kind of be the way, is just top deck the mill spell. Sorry, I'm new here, guys. No worries, no worries. Next year, we will have 10 new standard legal sets. 10? How many do we have this year? 10's insane, isn't it? Dude, there ain't no way I'm doing 10 early access events. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm taking action on this because I need a much better hand than I got. Let's just roll the dice. It's about the same as last. That's not good. Okay, so that was their last one though, right? All right, so this right here, this nonsense is over. That's it. That was the end of it. No more of that nonsense. But bad news is I might actually lose this game, guys, because I don't have any sweepers in my hand. And I got 2 free rolls here to get 7 fresh cards, and I still didn't find it. So it's all this. It's this or nothing. I mean, if I don't hit it with this, some sort of sweeper, we lose. Let's find out. I'm really scared right now that we just wasted all this time. We missed. We sure did. We sure did. That's unfortunate. All right, well, that's game. I cannot believe the cards in our hand right now. Dude, really? 1, 2, 3, Cornucopia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 6 mana still open. Cornucopia. 3, 4 mana open. I think the math lines up. All right, let's do this. Cornucopia. I'm trying to see if I can survive one more turn, but I don't see it happening. I don't see a world where that's possible. Cornucopia again leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4 mana open. Yeah. Sure. Take action. It doesn't really matter which one I do here. Take action on that. Okay, and then we got Lightning Helix. That'll gain us 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough though, is it? So we got what, 18 right here. Man, I really couldn't just find a sweeper there to end this game. Dude, our luck was so bad this one. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16, plus the 9. Yeah, that's probably lethal, right? Yeah, that's lethal. I didn't get to finish counting, but how unfortunate, man. That was so winnable. We got to roll the dice 2 different times and we missed both times. That's tough. Definitely winnable though. Definitely winnable. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that list real quick, and we're gonna jump right into the next one because we got to get it moving here. But that was Michael's list. It is a control deck looking for, and I say looking for because we never found it, space-time anomaly to finish the game. All right, Who is next? Let's see. We got Matthew's next. My name is Matthew. All right, where's slot number 2 here? Deck, slot 3, slot 1, slot 4, slot 5. Okay, this is the only one I don't see a full. Wait, no, that's slot 5. All right, Matthew, if you're in the chat right now, could you direct me towards your deck list? I don't know if I see it. Let me see. Hold on. I might be able to do more research here. Hey, it's my first time. Oh, no worries, Matthew. I see that you put that on the notes. I don't see your name in Discord. Are you in Discord by chance? Looking for a Matthew in the chat. I don't see you in the chat. Matthew, if you're here, just give me a quick little thumbs up or something so I know who is who. If your name is Matthew in the chat, that'd be super helpful, but I don't see you in the Discord. Let me know. I hope my deck does good later. It's been a fun one to play. You're not Matthew by chance, are you, Dad? I may have to go to slot number 3 because that, again, guys, that took a really long time and I want to make sure I get through everybody's deck list. So I don't know if I can sit here and go through trying to figure out slot number 2 situation right now. So I'm going to jump into game number 3. Matt, if you're here, Matthew, if you're in the chat, please, if you guys see his message before I do, please let him know we're not skipping him. We're not skipping you. We're just jumping ahead for now. We'll come right back. Let's see here. Looking for slot number 3 now. Ordinary Gamer, let's go. Adjust mana base. I'm bad with mana bases. Also didn't have station lands for Kona. Decides to make the adjustment you would like. Okay, so it's a Kona deck. Got it. And this is Ordinary. Where's it at? Down here. Okay. Let's see what we got. So you are Kona deck. Okay, so we need how many of these? Let's see, craft 3 of them. That's fine. Still got some wild cards. Cool. Okay, so apply styles. Go up here. Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got a Kona build working off Reenact the Crime to Reanimate. Okay, we're swapping life totals back and forth. We've got Herald, which can really surprise the opponent. Okay, this was Ordinary Gamer, right? Hope I spelled that right. Okay, and then we got Kona to cheat these things in. Pure Nation, which gives you the protection. Filling up the graveyard, bounce, restoration magic to protect some stuff. Okay, I mean, let's give this a go. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the mana like you said. You didn't have any station lands, so let's get those in here. Do you have anything else that can station on the board? No? Okay, so we need quite a few station lands here then. Let's go 1, 2. Wait, that's not the right one. And then we need what? White and blue. I guess we'll just do that. No basics. Got the grave, shrine, and then some verges. Okay. Okay, so how do we want to do this then? So we got mostly blue pips that we're gonna need. Blue and black pips are the most that we need. What? How many colors are we actually? Man, you guys in your 4 and 5 colors, huh? Okay. That's gonna make things tricky. I mean, it's really just 3. Blue, black, and green. Blue, black, and green are all we really got to worry about here. Not so much white. Okay. We got restoration though. Blue, black, green. Blue, black, green. Okay. I don't know what to do here as far as the mana base goes. Wait, you were only running 20 lands too? Hold on. I got a lot to think about with this one, guys. As far as mana base goes, I got a lot to think about with this one. Have the mirror rolling. I don't think we need this. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think we need this. Can I make adjustments to your build, or are we just playing it as is? Because I don't think we need this. I think we need more lands and get rid of this. Because as long as you've got the Beseech the Mirror to go find... can this go pull Reenact the Crime? Let me see. Search your library, exile face down. Search your library, bargain. Exile a card without paying its mana costs. May pay its... Okay, so we can do Beseech the Mirror to get Reenact the Crime. Get these guys into the yard. Restoration is gone? I think so too. Maybe that's what it is. Wait, wasn't mine slot number 2? Okay, there you are, Chosen. Yeah, I was looking for you, Chosen. I was calling out to you for a second. Yeah, I hate getting matched against these decks. Chosen, are you Matthew by chance in the on the list? Because if you're Matthew, I need you to put your deck list in Discord. Let me send it to you right now, the Discord link. And then you can send it over in Discord, and we'll get to yours next. I had to jump ahead because we had to get it going because I was calling out to you for a few minutes and I just needed to get the ball rolling. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we have time to do the whole... Restoration is gone. I was thinking restoration as well. Remove restoration. Do you think so? Okay. All right, let's remove restoration then. I think we need more lands. 19, 20, 20. That's still only 23 lands though. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna do this. Blue, green. Yeah, that's fine. And then okay, so 23 lands. I honestly like this a lot more though. So we're green. I don't want to change your whole deck list, but I feel like there's some things I can do here that would make it better. What do we think about like running this or like running this? These two cards right here are really, really good with getting things into your graveyard and then milling yourself a little bit or finding things that you need. Like I like this a lot more than this. Still only 23. So like I want to do... Yeah, I kind of want Flood Mod gone. All right, you got to trust me on this, okay? I guess we could just go 22 lands now that I'm thinking about it, because we are kind of just trying to get to the 4-drop slot and we're done. So I guess it's possible. Maybe we drop... Man, let's just drop you. And I guess we can just do this. All right, let's just do that. All right, I'm gonna roll with this for now. I would probably still work on that a little bit more to do some more things to it, but I really like what you're trying to do. I think that's where I'm having my trouble here, is that I really like what you're trying to do, and it's interested me and piqued my interest quite a bit, that I want to actually like get into the meat of it and try to mess with it, you know what I mean? But it's pretty cool. I like this. Let's see here. Did my Discord link get through? I did. Okay, Swayze, I'm gonna get you up next. Chosen put a death. Yeah, we did that. I thought I did that. Hold on, I'm so sorry. No worries, Chosen, no worries. No, we're definitely gonna get to you, Chosen. You're gonna be next. You'll be next, my friend. Blue and black. Okay, this is fine because we have the Dragon Storm to drop off the Keeper. This will be good. Dump the Roiling. I kind of like the Roiling because it can drop off what we need to drop off and find us what we don't, what we need. Let's drop off the Dawn. Actually, let's drop off one of these. Okay, we don't have a green land yet, which is kind of hurting us at the moment. Is there anything I can play this turn? Not really. So let's just go and play this tapped. Yeah, I really want to dive deep into the mana base here and figure out exactly what it is we need, but... Okay, that's fine. Okay, still not exactly what we need here, but I do get the bargain now, so pass the turn. We can look to bargain and hopefully finding, what, a green source maybe? I mean, a green source would be nice. Pure Nation would be good too. We have black, we have blue, we don't have green. Pure Nation and Beseech. But I kind of need some lands too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. About to be at 5. Actually, Beseech though can get me back a Reenact, but the Reenact doesn't help. Yikes, man. I don't know. I think we Beseech this and turn it into a vault. But yeah, we definitely Beseech this. Bargain. What do we grab? What would be the most helpful thing here, guys? I mean, maybe it's to swap life totals with them. It's got Vigilance and Lifelink right now. I can get back up and make some blocks. They probably just have like a... They probably have... I think it has to be this. I think it's the only thing that can keep me alive. Well, no. Back. Undo. I forgot I can't play it. It had to be a 4 mana costed spell. No! I screwed up. It had to be 4 mana cost. It's been so long since I played that spell. Oh, brother. I screwed up. Reenact the crime, though. Shoot. I screwed up. Alrighty. I should have got the Vault. I forgot it had to be a 4 mana spell. In my head, I knew that, but then I forgot about it while I was thinking about which card to grab. We were pretty much dead anyways, though. Yeah, even if I had gotten it, we were probably dead. All right, let's try again. If we had gotten a green source any part of that game, it would have been good to go. But couldn't find the green mana. Because Kona's very important in this build, right? So, green, blue, black, white, blue. Yeah, we don't have enough green. There's no way. Okay. Let's go to Molt. This. We need this. We need blue and black for sure. That can go. White source. We don't need this actually. That's not great. Okay, I think this is gonna be a much better. That's gonna be much better. Okay. Let's do that. That'll be a lot better. It was kind of a rough little quick thing there, but I think that'll help out a lot. Starting town's not a bad idea. For sure, starting town's not a bad idea. I did think about it, but I think the multiversal one is a little bit better here. Okay, we got Kona. We've got the ability to get it stationed. I like it. We just need blue. Just need some blue mana. What's up, Swayze? What's going on, Shem? How you doing? Maybe I should go to Abzan. Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe. I kind of like the blue colors though, because you do have some pretty good options in here for cycling cards and stuff like that. I'm not opposed to having the blue in here. It's just a little tricky. I needed more time to kind of deal with the mana base. 3 black for the Beseech, yeah. Run command tower. Yeah, not having the mana that's right. All right, so the opponent running blue and green here. Kona ready to roll. I need another land though. I thought I'd hit another land drop by now, but I mean, we are only running 22 though. That's the other issue, right? Is you only have 22 lands. Sometimes it's like you get stuck on that third land quite a bit. And in this case, it's a really bad deal because you don't have the right colors. Yeah, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. All bombs, no sweepers is very coin flippy. Has anyone used spectral restitching? I have not yet. I want to build a web slinging deck with enters triggers, ping the opponents like the Abzan Rhino. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I promise it's cool. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta land here. 2 seconds. I'll read that in just a moment. Yeah, we're gonna get this down and then drop the Eternal. All right, cool. I promise it's cool. I just hopped back onto the video as soon as I got off the call and missed it. Oh, no worries, man. No worries, no worries. We'll get you going right after this game. Building a mana base for more than 3 colors in standard is tough. It took about 10 readjustments to figure it out. Yeah, it's really hard to get the right balance. It's really difficult to get that balancing just right. All right, so they're probably going to try to exile the Herald, which is pretty scary. I actually don't like that at all, because if they exile it, I won't be able to reanimate it from the graveyard. What is that? Exile target artifact, choose one. Turn target creature 4 or less. Oh yeah, we played this card. What are they reanimating? Nothing? Exile skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this. We have the black, we have the green, we don't have the blue. Yikes. All right, is there anything I want to get on the battlefield here? Any permanent? Okay, yeah, we do want to get that, right? Okay. No attacks, or should I attack? I should attack, right? Probably should attack. Hey, there we go. We got our Wither here. And we got the Watery Grave. Watery Grave will activate all of our colors here, so that's good. Don't have any blue other than the Watery Grave itself, though. Let's see what happens. I kind of hope the opponent takes us below 0 here, but if they do, I mean, just don't kill the Herald. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, they take the Kona. I'm glad that they chose the Kona. Okay. Very good. I think we're going to win this one. I don't think it's going to be in the way I want. I've always wanted to get the Herald down and then have the opponent take us below 0 and then swap. That's always been kind of the goal with this deck for me, and I haven't been able to pull that off too often, which is kind of why we scrapped it. Okay. So take me below 6 if possible. Okay, they're not swinging with everything. We go to what? Exactly 6? 5. Perfect. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Let's go even lower here with this. Oh, wait, but then Pure Nation, though. Do I have the right mana for that before I make this decision? 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have white, black, green. Okay. I should have enough for this. Here we go. Little swap action. No reach. Oh, no. You're kidding me. Okay. They're at 2, though. Dang, I thought I had him. What is that card? What was it? Sudden Strike. Okay, destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Nice. I forgot they had the elf up still for mana. Yikes. Okay. Trample and then trample there. Guess we block here. We have indestructibility, right? So I think we just died, right? 15. Oh yeah, we're dead. No, man. How unlucky. We actually pulled out the combo too. Pulled out the combo. They had a combat trick ready for us up their sleeve. Very nice. Very nice. All right, ultimately, I would love to play this deck some more and really tweak it and, you know, do some stuff to it. We didn't get the cards I wanted to start with. I think if you start with a Vault with this deck, you're going to be in so much better shape than you are otherwise, because with the Vault, you can actually sacrifice the treasure tokens to your mirror. You can actually get yourself a really good Reenact the Crime. Otherwise, Reenact the Crime is a little difficult to really pull off. So I'm not a big fan of this card in this deck unless you have the Vault down. Because if you spend 2 mana for, like, let's say a Dragonstorm, a lot of the times you're not going to have the follow-up 4 mana for this, especially when you've already used up some blue. So I think Reenact the Crime's probably got to go. I won't get into it too much. I would make some small adjustments to this build, though, and I think it could be pretty fire. But that's Ordinary Gamers list. Let me now get back into Matt's list here. Let me see the Discord now. Should be near the bottom, right? Chosen Solitude, that's got to be right. This was it, right? I think so. All right, our next deck list. Let's see what we got. Favorite. And this was Matthew's list. Ooh, we got tokens. This is exciting. This is kind of what I live for right here, guys. This is what I live for. Okay, what do we got? Moogles. Yes, please. Okay, so we got some instant speed tokens. We got my favorite 2 cards that pair together. A lot of sweepers. 2 Ultimas. 1 Elspeth. A lot of card draw. Okay, I like it. Stationing. Oh, so we can copy our enchantments and stuff. Okay, okay. All right, Matthew, I like it. I mean, it looks pretty similar to a build that we put out a little while back, so I should be pretty familiar with this one. But yeah, a lot of flash speed token nonsense, Moogles for, you know, some end game, you know, surprises for the opponent. I like it a lot. I was building this deck list. Here, let me show you guys. A very similar deck list to this one. Let me show you real fast. It's still in the works. But right here, my new tokens deck. I was working on this yesterday. And it's very similar, but I wanted to run this card right here. This brand new card from Spider-Man. This one enchants land and gives you 3 tokens. I really like this card. We ended up not running this one out because I kept running into some weird matchups. We kept running into that indestructible game plan, and the opponent would just put auras onto their indestructible creatures. So I had to add in Ride's End because the sweepers were just not working. And then when we added Ride's End, we started getting control matchups. Very weird. But anyways, we scrapped that idea. Ended up making the Selesnya version of it way better. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how Matthew's build works here. So let's jump right into it. I definitely will take this one on ranked, I think. Let's do it. Deck number 3 for the day. Ooh, intriguing deck. Yeah, for sure. I'd go with a few more enablers and maybe some cheap counter spells and lower the bomb numbers. Swayze in his natural habitat. Exactly. Boros just brought me my mythic last season. Cool concept. Yeah. It actually isn't that different, but I added a couple of things. I wish I had gotten the Pet Rock cosmetic. That's my favorite, I know. I love my Pet Rock. With Matthew build, I'd suggest Arabella. Well, I don't know if Arabella is the right play in this one, Ordinary, and the reason being is because when you run a lot of sweepers, it's kind of the magic of playing this kind of build where you have the Siege and the Dollmaker shop producing you tokens every single turn, is that you can freely run sweepers and you won't be punished for it, right? Like if you have Arabella down and you have to sweep the board, that feels bad. If you have a Siege down with the Dollmaker shop and an Innocence becomes an enchantment, you repopulate those tokens next turn, and that's why I like this deck a lot, is because it's got a lot of control elements to keep you alive, but you're still generating a lot of tokens still. So I think Arabella might not be the move. YouTube has one advantage over Twitch. You can pause the video and catch up to one. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. All right. Oh, I forgot I wasn't in ranked. Darn it, I was supposed to take this one to ranked. My bad, guys. I'll take this to ranked next game. Yeah, Arabella with Delny is a completely different build, but yes, it is very, very good. All right, Twitching Doll does create spider tokens. When I'm not doing well on the ladder, I go with my Gruul Delirium deck. I can kill on turn 3. Yeah, those decks are nasty. Everything works out, but at aggro, it allows you to keep your hand fairly full. All right, so we get a 3/1 that says add mana, sacrifice this creature, deals 6 damage to target creature with flying. Weird. I want to blow up this one. All right, not having to take damage is nice. That is the Boros deck list I had, those with Mobilize. Yeah, Mobilize Boros is not bad. It's a really good build. I've been trying to do a Mardu Mobilize deck, but hasn't been working out. A lot of new cards. I've seen this deck list earlier today too. It's pretty fast. Man, they are mana ramping like crazy. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a 2/2 right now, and we'll probably create a 2/2 on their turn. Or, I'm sorry, a couple of 1/1s on their turn. That's a nice find. I wish I would have found that a second sooner. Let's see what happens. I would imagine they're gonna probably concede on my sweeper here. Yeah, Swayze needs a sweeper right on time, right? You should see some alchemy cards. Some of those cards are so broken that is insane. I can imagine. It was already getting kind of crazy when I quit playing it. That's a good card. Flying. Okay, all your spiders get all those perks as well. This is not a spider. Okay. Sending it, huh? All right, well, I may not need a sweeper now. Let's just do some trades here. Let's trade with you, and kill you. Take the 4 because that's going to go away anyways next turn. Oh, I didn't even see this guy swinging. What's wrong with my eyeballs today? All right, maybe sweeping the board is the play still, but I don't know. Wow, it's a good creature they just threw away. It was a spider too. All right, we send in our guy here and then we just eat up the board and call it a day. And that's it. GG's, right? I'm sorry. I know. I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get down this. I know. I'm upsetting you right now. I get it. It's very upsetting. I apologize. Swinging in. I'll make the trade. Target creature gains double strike. Yeah, I gotta block that, right? All right, GG's. I love the reaction. Yeah, I know. It's pretty brutal, man. I feel bad. It is a pretty toxic thing to do when you can sweep the board and then follow it with an Elspeth. Kind of toxic. Don't be too sorry, Swayze. I know. I try not to be, but I've been on the other receiving end of that before, and it's like, it doesn't feel very good. My secret sauce for the small creatures deck is assemble the players. I say the same thing when I do that. I know, right? It's brutal. Feels bad, man. Keep this hand. We're playing in ranked now, though, so I gotta make sure I'm locked in here. Yeah, this hand looks good. Mardu is tough in standard. It can absolutely go ballistic, but then pretty bad too. Yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle for me for sure. The Orzhov with 123 card deck here, huh? Okay. think I'm just gonna enter tapped here. I know I have the rush, but I don't really, I mean, like, really, what is the rush? You know what I mean? What's the rush? All right, Orzhov, what are we doing here? Are we control? Are we control? I guess we station this, right? Okay, no ECB effects, right? Artifacts and creatures entering don't cost triggered abilities. Is this entering or is it when I cast? It's when it enters, right? Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's not good. I think Caretaker's Talent's the move because it's not affected by that ability. It's just artifacts and creatures. Sweep the board and call it a day. Wow, they're already to their Elspeth and I can't find a land. No! Not like this, man. I mean, I guess. It's a good find. I'm full sending on this. Alright, so now it's an enchantment. It's not no longer a creature. Hold on a second though, my wife just walked in. She has something she needs to say. All right, I had to kill that Elspeth because I couldn't allow these things to get in with flying. Otherwise, I wasn't going to get another turn. Did that do something? Did that give him indestructibility or something? Oh my gosh, where are my lands? Dude, I want to crash out over these lands, man. Why? I just needed one land and I'm back in this game. One singular land would have got me back in this game. How unlucky, dude. Is there any way I survive this next turn? I don't think so, right? I mean, I could gain a little bit of life if I block with this. Holy smokes, dude. We are so unlucky right now, though. 2, so that's 6 damage getting through. Right? 6 damage getting through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gain 2. Yeah, they have exactly lethal here. If they wanted to activate their creature land too, it would have been over. That's so lame. That's so lame, dude, because I get one land, this game's over and I win it. But of course, I'm stuck on 3 lands for 20 minutes. Darn it. Darn it. Where Serotonin walks through the door. Dude, she is so obsessed with Pokemon right now, guys. When I say obsessed, I mean obsessed. Her and my sons, like, I started the whole Pokemon thing in the house. I was the originator of the Pokemon cards and collecting. Obviously, it's my favorite thing to do. But I mean, these guys, I've developed some monsters in this house, man. She was basically telling me that she wanted to get in line online for Pokemon product. that was going to release in a few minutes, but it's very expensive and we probably shouldn't. And she was just trying to get me to say we should, and I wouldn't. So she's like, darn it. She can do what she wants, but I wouldn't advise it. They just went to the card show this weekend. They just never stop now. They're obsessed. Their binders are getting pretty fancy. Anyways. I'm like, I don't know if we should be getting in line for that. It was very expensive. I'm like, that's probably not the wisest thing right now. Anyways, that was Matthew's build. I'm sorry, Matthew, I couldn't get the win there in ranked. I absolutely should have won that game. Like, we got robbed. I mean, how many lands are we running though? Yeah, 24 lands. We for sure got robbed. That was a robbery. I'm not even upset. I mean, I'm upset with the loss in a different way, but that should have been a win. All right, Brendan is up next. Let me go ahead and find Brendan's name here in the Discord and we'll get it going. Oh, there you are. Perfect. You're right there. Import. Down here. Yes. All right, we favorite that. Oh my gosh, I think I saw this deck today. I think I saw this today on the ladder. It was really sick. It was super cool. Let me break this down for you guys in a second here. Something just went off though on my alerts. Brendan, oh Brendan, you didn't have to do that. $15 from Brendan in the super chat says this deck list is Chucky Dangers. Fill the graveyard. Use yeah. I've seen this before. Brendan, thank you so much for the $15, man. I really appreciate that, man. That helps out so much more than you know. But I've seen this before. Yeah. So you copy with the Cavero the Bringer of the Last Gift after you fill up your graveyard, and it brings everybody like the Valgavoth and the Vein Rippers back. It's really awesome. I'm a big fan of this one. I don't know. Did somebody post a deck list on this recently or something? Because I ran into somebody on the ladder with this today. Go Miss Swayze needs a new Squirtle. No, she definitely doesn't. She's got plenty of cards now. Now buy some Pokemon cards. I guess I'm gonna have to now. You guys are gonna get me in hot water. Oh my gosh, a little something for the Pokemon card, says Brooke with the 5 in the super chat. Guys, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. We're supporting her bad habits, okay? We're supporting her bad habits. Yikes. Can't be doing this, man. We can't be encouraging the behavior. Thank you guys so much, though. I appreciate it. All right, I do want to try this one on ranked and see what we can do. I want to see what we can do. Thanks for playing the deck. Of course, no problem. It's a handicapping algorithm. Saw something that you talked about what your opening hand is and bearing on your land draws. If you don't win both with mine, 100% pilot error. How much does she need me to know? We don't need to be pitching in for that. I appreciate you though, Brooke. Thank you. Might have been Chucky. He's an 81% win rate with it. What do you think we do here every time? We are supporting your bad habits. I guess that's true too, right? I guess that's true. All right, we're gonna keep this hand. This looks good. We got a couple of Vein Rippers that we can get into the yard, but I need to get the Bringer of the Last Gift into the yard. Let's just get down another tap land here. Dude, you're in a channel with MTG enjoyers. What did you expect us to go? So worth it. We get off Pokemon and my wife started playing Lorcana with me. It has been super fun. Oh, trust me, I know. I'm so happy that she's into the hobby now with me. It's amazing. It is amazing, but it really is though. Like every day is like every day is like a new, we're going to the card shop type thing, you know? All right, that goes to the yard. It's in a braid, nothing crazy. Cue the $1 a day can support my Pokemon addiction commercial. Honestly, I feel like Swayze playing player brews is like MTG class. You learn something new, possibly upcoming shifts in the meta, and inspiration from own brews. Very interesting. Been watching since your pool cleaning days. So glad you came this far. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Yeah, definitely Awaken, right? We want to blow up that Caretaker's talent. We're up against an opponent playing something similar to what we were just playing. All right, we're gonna mill some cards here. Let's go ahead and mill some more cards because I'd rather try to get both Vein Rippers down, or at least 2 Vein Rippers down before I do anything here, because if they sweep the field here, as long as they kill both the Vein Rippers, I could deal a lot of damage, you know what I mean? This is gonna be tricky though. This is gonna be really tricky because the opponent, you know, their ability to sweep the board is kind of stressful. That's a good find right there. Discard a card, yes. Let's bring this back. We're kind of cooking right now, guys. We're kind of cooking. All right, we got a creature on the field. Another Vein Ripper to the yard is good. I mean, we're doing really, really well. Brendan with the 18 months. Thank you so much, Brendan. I appreciate you for the long 18 months, brother. Thank you for re-upping, man. Chucky had a game against Singularity. They milled half the deck for him to reanimate. Oh, man. That would be so sick. It does feel like we're going to get, you know, hit with that sweeper, but I think it's time to try the old game plan here. I think it's time to try it. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get swept up here, but it is what it is. Here we go. I'll have to check out Chucky. You said it's Chucky's channel, right? I'm going to have to check that out. So how's your tan now that you didn't spend Arizona summer cleaning pools? A lot better, I'll tell you that much. A lot better. Okay, so we're gonna lose this and this. I mean, we're gonna deal a lot of damage though, right? From the Vein Rippers. The Harvester of Misery is a pretty interesting card to have here, but it makes sense. I mean, again, we're sweeping my own field here. What does this do? Draw 2 cards, discard. Whenever you cast a spell, mana value 5 or greater. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty insane Vein Ripper hit right there. And we're gonna get 1, 2, 3 more creatures to die here too. GG's, man. Holy cow. That was crazy. That was crazy. I looked in Discord. It's all out of sync. What happened in Discord? Something crazy happening? I don't know. I don't see anything right at the top. Right off the top here. Hey, Blob, thank you so much for the 20 months. I appreciate that very much. Can't believe it's been almost 2 years since I joined this group of amazing people. Feels even better seeing how far you've come, Matt. Thank you so much, Blob. It's good to have you here, man. I can't believe it's been 20 months. I actually thought it was longer than that. I feel like you've been an OG from like the jump. 2 years. That's a long time, man. Holy cow. I appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much for just being here every week, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. All right, let's see. The opponent on Azorius colors here. Authority of Consul scares me a little bit. There might be some sweepers. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're running Simulacrum Synthesizer, huh? Little synthesizer action. Wow, that's unfortunate. That was probably the worst possible mill I could have hit there. What can you do? Did you win anything in Vegas? No, I didn't. I try to keep the gambling thing to a minimum. I think I lost like 60 bucks. I kept it to a super minimum. It was tough though when you're going with like people who like want to like do that kind of stuff. It was a very last minute thing though. Very last minute thing that my dad wanted to pull together. And me, my brother, and my brother-in-law kind of hung out the whole time together while my dad was in the softball tournament stuff. So he didn't have a whole lot of time to even hang out with us, which was unfortunate. But ultimately, it's pretty fun. A lot of craziness there. We got kind of scammed on the Fremont Street. We got a little bit scammed. We were so excited for this like street show. My brother got pulled up as a he got pulled up as what is it called, like a volunteer, and then they ended up not even like using him, and it was a really weird thing that happened. It's hard to explain, but they finessed a lot of people out of money. I was being nice, and they got us pretty good. All right, target opponent discards a card. And then let's go ahead and yeah, those street performers, man, they'll get you. All right, we got another bringer of the last gift, which is good. I might actually still be able to pull this off, man. How many cards do I have in here? So 2 bringers. Not a lot though going on with that, huh? Darn it. Saw blades, sure. It's another creature in the yard that comes back. Clayfire breaks. I mean, they're not activating any of these synthesizers, right? So that's good. Alonzo, thank you so much for the 11 months, man. I appreciate that. You are very close to your year. Oh wow, it's been almost a year for me. Swayze, you're the best. No, man, you guys are the best. I appreciate that. What if we... No, that's not very good, right? I guess we Watery Grave, enter tapped. Just attack here. I mean, I could become the bringer. That's not very good. That's not very good. I think I could do better. I want to use the bringer when they get a little bit of a board state brewing up here. Like so. Like so. So they're going to sack the relic, which gives them another card in hand, which is kind of the more scary part for me here, because we are going to sweep the board. I'm not too worried about that. I need I need the what are they called? The vampires. I need them in the graveyard. Yeah, there's really no point in getting the Harvester of Misery to the yard here and minusing 2 on something when it's just going to eat up my town greeters when they enter again anyways. But I guess using it on my own town greeter to get another mill off with it could be solid. You know what? I'm going to try something here. Let's go ahead and, yes, let's go ahead and kill my own thing here. Get that to the yard. Man, our top decks have been abysmal, huh? All right, Watery Grave down. Bringer. That reanimates my whole field here. And each player sacrifices... Wait, what's happening? Oh, another copy. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna mill some more here, and we get another Harvester of Misery. Oh, come on, game. Surely we can do better than this. All right, we got a lot of damage over the top. I mean, that's what, 10, 25 total here? 25 total damage. I don't know if it's enough, man. 20 over the top. They're gonna get a lot more bodies here. They're gonna one-shot us, man. They're gonna one-shot us, and it's not gonna be pretty. So this is no longer legendary, by the way. Enters copy of a creature card, except its name is, and it's a 4/4 spider human. I thought it kept its legendary status. Apparently it doesn't. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. They had haste. Oh, because of they got the, darn it. That was really cool, though. That was really cool, and we got extremely unlucky in that one. Had we gotten a few of the vampires in the yard, we would have won that game, but of course we missed out on that. And then they also had the consoles down here, which caused these to come in tap, so I couldn't block. So GG's, I guess. Pretty good game there. Pretty good game. And then Alonzo with the $5 in super chat. Alonzo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Watching your videos has kept me sane, bro. You have no clue. Alonzo, it's a big compliment, man. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, guys, that was a really fun list. Brought to us by Brendan, another content creator. I think was the one who made this we were just talking about. And then we've got a couple people in the chat here. Let me catch up here. Eddie Brock Venom Lethal Protector pulled today out of a collector pack worth 280 firewater. You clutched, man. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Good clutch pull right there, man. And then Brendan with the $5, man. Thank you so much, Brendan. I appreciate you. That was another 5 from what, the 15 earlier too, and you re-upped on the membership. Brendan, thank you so much. Chucky Danger, yes. Let me copy that so I know in case I end up playing that ever. I don't think I will, but just because it's been done by another creator, but in case I need to give credit to somebody. By the way, just part of the mob, not a streamer. Oh, just part of the mob, not a streamer. Okay, cool. Heard you might be getting a Universes Beyond X-Men and Avengers later next year. That's kind of crazy. There's a lot of good collaborations I'm hearing about right now, man. Hey, Swayze, always great to see you. Just wanted to mention that your thumbnail says playing your decks instead of your... Oh, you're probably right. It's too late to fix now, though, unfortunately. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that sounds like me. That does sound like me. All right. Who do we got next? So that was Brendan, right? Yes. So now we're on Russell and slot number 5. Where is it at? Slot 5. There you are. All right, let's take a look at Russell's build. What do we got? Do I have all the cards? I do have all the cards. All right, Russell. Did I spell that right? I don't think I did. That is right. Okay, so here is Russell's build. It looks like a Landfall deck with some interesting tech in here. Let's take a look. Let me minimize this over here. Again, guys, thank you so much all for the support and hanging out with me today and just the kind words, and especially, you know, those who've done the super chats and stuff. It means a lot to me, seriously. Yeah, TMNT coming too. That sounds crazy too. I do love me some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. How many lands we got? 26 lands, 66 cards total. You guys like to run a weird amount of cards. I gotta be real with you. That's pretty strange, but I will roll with it. We got Spelunking to ramp, which is interesting. Keeps our lands from coming in tabs. We got Case of the Garden. What does this one do again? Distribute 2 1/1 counters among 2 target creatures you control. Power 8 or greater, it's solved. And then whenever you attack, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. Gains trample. That's pretty good. Innkeeper's Talent. I like that. Nihilea. Yep. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. And Symbiosis to draw cards. Traveling Chocobo. What does this do again? At the beginning of your upkeep, you return target land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty OP for this deck. And then some Beasts in the Hydra and the Ouroborid. All right. Pretty straightforward Landfall, it looks like. But it is a little bit different, of course. Your Ouroborid deck from last month is so much better than yesterday's, in my opinion. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be. I mean, it kind of has to be because I was in the early access event, so I had to try out new cards, and so I was playing like 3 or 4 brand new cards. you kind of have to, when you show up to these early access events, it's bad etiquette not to play the new cards as much as possible. So I had to cram in some cards that I would probably cut for better cards from the old version, but I wanted to basically just show you guys the new cards. If you watch that video, all I'm trying to do is inspire you to maybe make adjustments to the old build and maybe take some things in or out that you want, but I wanted to showcase all of the possibilities, you know what I mean? That's all those early access events are for, really. Your Ouroboros deck from yesterday is insane. Adding Twitching Doll, Diadrine, artifact creatures seem to make it insane. See, I haven't thought about that. See, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to inspire you guys to do things like that. Some interesting stuff. When you play my deck, please give some pointers. Please give me some pointers. Pointers on what, how to play it, or like what you want me to add or take out of the deck. Because as far as Landfall goes, I feel like Landfall's been solved for a while now. So as far as building the deck, I think there's a lot of builds out there. You could probably just go look as far as meta goes to see the most efficient way to play it. You're running 66 out of 60 cards. That does scare me a little bit, I'm gonna be real. But if you guys, have your own little, things that you like to do. I know Michael did it earlier too with the amount of cards that he runs. I don't do that, so I may be in for a nice surprise. At least we're getting Lorewind, Strixhaven, and another Dominaria base set. Ooh, that sounds nice. Those are all great sets. War of the Spark and March of the Machines. It's last of the metronome cycle. Matt, what's going on? Wait, are you giving us TNT? That's literally my picture right now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's jump into it. Fair enough. Thanks for the comment. Of course. Let's jump into it. I'm gonna take this on the play rank ladder first, just to see how smooth it is. If I run over the opponent, maybe we'll play it on ranked. Good pick on Undergrowth Recon. I wonder why no one has played that. Landfall. That's actually a really good card. Yeah, it's not a bad card for the deck. Synergizes extremely well. Well, I really hope that with future sets like TMNT and stuff that they're able to actually put it on the arena client. That's my only gripe, right? All right, I think I'm gonna try to keep this just because we have a lot of lands, right? Any adjustments that you would think of to improve it? Let's go ahead. I guess we'll get this down first so we can get this on the field in case we find a creature. Man, all of a sudden my allergy is just going nuts. So many crazy cards in the set. This set was actually pretty light as far as how many cards were in the set, but yeah, there are some pretty cool ones. It's funny though, I've already got almost the entire set completed, and I barely opened like half or a quarter of the packs I normally open. Nickelodeon shouldn't care about that. That's a Marvel issue. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Nathan, have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so if I play this, or should I play this? Actually, let's get this in so I can start playing some cards from the graveyard. There's a CGB video where he had the fun of his life in a rough meta where he was pretty down. Won every match, made the craziest combos, etc. And afterwards noticed that it was an 80 card deck. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. That's so funny. Alright, let's get a Fabled Passage, of course, because it comes in untapped. Let's get this down. Let's start pumping it up as much as we can here. I am not going to crack the Fabled Passage because we've got this on top. That seems like it would be a mistake. All right, so I can block now. I still can't gain life though. Not that I can anyways. It's gonna be tricky, man. This is gonna be a tricky game. I'm under so much pressure here so early. This deck, I will say this. Is it Russ? Is this Russ's deck? I will say this. I think you need more creatures. It feels like there's a lot of really cool like side sort of spells, like our entire hand and entire board state is pretty much these really cool enchantments and stuff, but there's not enough creatures to get the engine rolling, you know what I mean? At least that's what it feels like at first here, and I kind of had a feeling that might be the case. What are they gonna do with this attack though? Are they sending everybody? Yeah, they might as well be sending everybody, huh? All right, what can we do here, man? What can we do? All right, I guess we have to do one of these, right? Nothing I can do about that. Chocobo Kick is kind of nice, but that's 2 mana, which would take away any other play I can make here. So I think I'd rather get this down, right? I think I'd rather get that down. Chocobo Kick finds its way to the top again. That seems kind of weird. Okay, I can block extremely well here. If they get a haste threat, though, we're just dead. If they get a burn spell, we're dead. Evan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team, man. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I am scared right now. Okay, that's not a haste threat. They use this ability. Target creature becomes a werewolf. Put 2/1/1 counters on it. You draw a card. Activate only once. Is that not an exhaust ability then? All right, it's gonna be a pump spell for the win, right? Yeah, it's a pump spell for the win. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. That's literally just good enough. Darn it. Alrighty, alrighty. Let me take a look at the deck list one more time before we take it on another run here. One more time. Give me a quick peek here. What's going on? So we do have 4 chocobos. We have 4 of these. 4 of these. So I guess we didn't see any of those. Man. The spelunking to make sure things don't come in tapped is kind of good just because of the recon bringing things in tapped, I'm realizing, which is something to consider. I think this can go. Hold on. I think this can go. I'd rather have another ice till or something there. And then what else? I mean, if we have the ride, I don't think the talent is important because this is going to be giving us counters on the lands coming in anyways. I think that can go. I think I want to get one more of each of those. All right. Was there 20? Was there 68 cards before? Or was there 66? 3, 4 cards added. I cut 2 of them. Oh, there. That's why this didn't come out. There we go. Right? Okay. I like that. Let's try that. Let's try this out. I think this might be a little bit better. 66. Yeah, I didn't get that draw spell out of there. The symbiosis. Ice Till over Recon, to be honest. Yeah, I mean Ice Till for sure over Recon. But I don't want to lose the full integrity of the deck and what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a little bit more unique than the average Landfall player, so I'm trying to respect that to the best I can here. I guess we should probably do the Evolving Wilds first because we do have a recon in the hand here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we found an Ice Till Explorer with an Undergrowth recon. That's nice. That's going to be so many lands hitting the field at one time. If you can get both of these on the field at the same time, I can imagine that's got to be pretty ridiculous. And then I'll go Hydra last. I know I should probably get the Hydra down right now and just pressure them for the win, but I want to kind of play this out a little bit and see what we can do. Oh, come on. That doesn't count. We got to play one more now. Dude, you got to stick with me here a little bit. You got to stick with me here, man. Execute Order 66. No Tifa? Yeah, it looks like there's no Tifa in the build. If I put full playset of Tifas in the build, I mean, again, guys, we're starting to creep towards the meta of just Landfall, which, you know, again, we've seen it, we know it, and I want to try to at least keep some of these newer and more interesting spells in the deck that they've got going on. All right, let's see what happens here with this hand. I'd bump Recon or an enchantment for Strength of Will. GG's, I guess. Yeah. GG's, I guess. Trajectory, no! Well, where am I gonna put these? Well, where the heck am I gonna put these? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. A Chocobo kick is kind of nice. Allows me to do some damage to something. Oh, come on. I need a land drop. See, that's not fair, man. Last game, we were about to go absolutely pop off mode. And our opponent concedes immediately. And then we get straight into a game where we can't get a land. Unreal. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. All right, and this is what I was saying earlier too about not having enough creatures. Like the chat's telling us, like, no Tifa, no Tifa. This is why, because if you run out of creatures and you have a handful of Nihilias or a handful of Nihilias with Chocobo Kick and nothing to target with, it becomes a bit of an issue. Nice, nowhere to run. So whatever creature I do end up playing out here, which I don't get any, would get taken out by that anyway. So unlucky. I mean, we had one really good game though. It just, unfortunately, we didn't get to see much of it, but but yeah, so far this is what I got for you. If I were you, I would really try to figure out a way to cut this down to 60 cards though. I'm not a big fan of the 66 cards. Especially because we saw there, I know you have 26 lands in here, but that's only 2 more than usual, and the 6 cards over the top of the limit. It does make it a little bit difficult to hit land drops. So if I were you, I'd try to shave this down a little bit if you could, Russell. But outside of that, I really like that you're trying to explore with things like the recon and stuff, and you know, this new case. I like a lot of what you're doing here. I would make a little bit of cuts. Maybe honestly just cut all the Chocobo's kicks and just focus on going big as fast as you can. I do like the idea of getting the Ice Till down with the recon, because this mills you out, you know, puts lands in the graveyard, and you get to put extra lands on the field per each one. So that could get pretty wild pretty fast, I think. But yeah, that's my take on that. Let's get into the next one. Who do we have here? It's Jaren, and that's it. Jaren's the last one. Perfect timing too. Slot number 6. Let's see, where's that one at? 3, 5. I thought I saw somebody post in here the slot number 6 earlier. Why did I not see it now? Am I blind? That's slot 3. Oh, here we go. We have a couple slot 6s here. Hold on. I'm seeing 2 people who are saying slot 6 here. This one says deck has ghostly dancers, sage of the skies. Okay, that's gotta be this one. Scooter. Scooter is the original. Okay. Let me know if this is not you, because I'm seeing 2 people that have put slot 6 in here. I don't know if somebody's trolling or what, but this is Jaren. Roaring Furnace. That's a 3 and a 5. That's a 1. It's a 3. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's take a look at the list. What do we got here? It's Scooter. Yeah, I thought so. It's me. You said it right. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Gets butchered a lot. No worries. You chose correct. Okay, perfect. Here we go, Dad. Let's do this. We have rooms. Promising Stairs win. Yes, I think that's this one, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1, win the game if there are 8 or more different names along. Okay, perfect. And we got the Ghostly Dancers to open rooms for free. Sage of the Skies is interesting. And we've also got Itali's Favor, some card draw, 1 consoles. What does this do? Keys to the house. Sacrifice our search your library for basic land card, put it on the battlefield, shove your hand, sacrifice artifact, lock or unlock a door of targeted room you control. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? We're just trying to unlock a bunch of rooms here and win the game with our elevator. Is this the one that ramps us? Creature opponent controls. Okay, at the beginning of end step, room deals 1 damage to each opponent. No, that's not the one that ramps us. Okay. I like it. Let's see. 25 lands, 60 cards. Do you care if I do the mana base a little bit different? Maybe we can do a little bit more with the mana base here. That draws cards on Eerie, so yeah, we'll keep the enchantment land. We got that. Verge. Just something a little bit different. And then we need a couple of you. Yeah, let's just do that. And then let's cut those and then do this and this. All right, that'll work. That'll work. All right, let's do it. Let's jump into these games with the rooms cards. I like it. We'll start in the play queue. If I like it, we'll jump into the rank queue. We'll see what happens. Go for it. Perfect. Okay, good. I'm glad we were able to change that. Alternate win con deck. Heck yeah. Comes in handy of a ton of wins. Bash face or build a mansion. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Swayze, were you in our lucky crew on the double pre-order? With our lucky crew on the double pre-order. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, Supercharged. I'm actually a little bit lost on that comment. Atali's Favor looks sus. What are you attacking to trying to find it? Attaching it to, we can attach it to Entity or Sage. Which we've got all that in the hand, which is good. All right, Day of Judgments are going to be kind of nice here, I think. Saw you in 10 new brews on Jim's channel. Let's go. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna wait. So you're I'd like you around a double pre-order. I was on Jim's channel. That's pretty cool. I want to see that. What do I do with this? Do I go multiversal and then look to bounce this? Or do I Maybe I do this. Create my second white source for the Day of Judgment. That's probably the right call. I'll have to go watch that, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know Jim Davis posted anything about me. That's kind of cool. That's exciting. All right, we go blue. I have a really bad feeling, guys, that we're not going to find a land here. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I have a bad feeling that we're not gonna find a land. I've got the double white sources though. There was an issue for some people with 50 pre-order packs, so they sent an extra 50 to everyone. So now people got 100 packs from pre-orders. No, I don't think that happened to me. I don't think that happened to me. I wish it did. I really wish it did. That's funny. I guess we go search for a land this way. All right, this will allow me to chump block a little bit here, which is good. Man, them destroying that room was kind of a bummer. Traveling chocobo. Aha, take that. Day of Judgment has been really helpful. One of your matches with Saffron Olive went live on MTG Goldfish too. Oh, that's sick. I'm guessing it's a game I probably lost though, right? All right, if I play you, I think there was another copy of this, right? So let's play this to draw a card. Okay, that works. Draw another card and then gains me some life. I'll take it. Perfect. Ooh, I may have to use the Day of Judgment again here. If I'm using Day of Judgment, I mean, I might as well block, right? Yeah, probably. Okay. I can play out the keys to the house, which is good. Yes, I saw you on Seth's channel too. Not getting removal is brutal. Jim pre-plans 10 decks every set instead of just winging it like some streamers. Hey man, that felt like a personal attack. I'm just kidding. Let's see. If I play you and then play you, that's pretty good life gain moving forward. I would like to get this down though. I don't think I can afford to just not play this though. This is a really good card to have right here in the spot for the life gain. All right, Innkeeper's Talent. Like some streamers. Yeah. That felt personal. Alrighty, Doll Maker Shop, draw me some cards. Please make it a good card. That's a really good card. Yes, please. Yes, Queen. Let's go. Send you in. Leave the other one back to block. Get a Doll Maker Shop token. And now we're drawing cards. Now we're getting silly, guys. This next turn is going to be nasty. I agree. That was a pretty good turn. That was a pretty good turn. Some streamers enjoy bringing a deck live with their chat. Yeah, I've seen that before too. I try to avoid the brewing stuff live. I don't know. Maybe you guys would love to see that. But I've noticed the highest amount of retention and viewership when I'm live is when I'm just playing ranked. People love to see me just play ranked and try to grind up the mythic ladder. Seems pretty basic, but seems to be what everyone likes the most. Kind of like posting best of one videos. Everyone's like, oh, you should try this, you know, whatever, historic or historic brawl or whatever, and then I do it and it doesn't get any views. Kind of stuff like that, you know? Sorry, I thought I heard my son crying. All right, we get to go first. By the way, I'm playing this in ranked because I kind of like the way that felt. Let's go here. I think that it went pretty well there. So I would love to see you come up with an idea and allow us to contribute ideas. Maybe in the future for sure. I will keep that in mind. I do that during the early access event. We do kind of brew together when we do early access event and stuff, but for the most part, I like to build the decks pre and then just get right into the, you know, live streams. But then again, I'm also a little bit different when it comes to live streams. I don't live stream as much as other people, and I only stream for like 2 hours at a time. Being a dad and all, it's kind of tough. So I think I try to maximize the amount of time I'm doing just playing actual Magic, you know? All right, so this seems like they're gonna have a protection spell, right? It sure seems like it. It sure seems like it. Nino with the $14.99. Thank you so much, Nino. I appreciate that. Livestream gonna hit it. Gotta hit the super chat. Mad love, Swayze. All the decks you've been posting. Thank you so much, Nino. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You are all way too generous, man. I really appreciate that. I think I'm just gonna play the Valgavoth's Lair here and choose red. Okay, that'll work. Seriously, thank you so much. That's a lot of money, guys, and I never really know what to say, man. It's really nice of you. Thank you. Once I saw you do your intro live as well, that was great. Certainly enjoyed that. I'm glad you liked that. That's funny. Okay, we got a multiversal, which is good. I think I'm just gonna try to bounce this, right? Try to bounce this guy back to their hand. Looks like the bouncing's not gonna work either. Another Shard Mage's Rescue on the way. Search your library for a room card. Oh, okay. They're gonna play the Entity Tracker and then play a Shard Mage's Rescue. Nice. That's pretty unlucky for us. That's pretty unlucky. Yikes. I need a Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment. Nope, no Day of Judgment. This could get me some more blockers. I like that, sure. It gives me another blocker, not the one I was hoping for though. It's okay. All right, this comes in tapped. We'll choose, oh no, blue. No attacks. Here we go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Swayze, take a look at the Chosen by Valgavoth and Torpor Orb, the Barbed Servitor, Pain for All. I think I've seen that deck before. That's a Jeskai build, or some of those cards I don't recognize, but this match is making me miss Duskmorn draft. Dude, Duskmorn was the best. This is really Duskmorn versus Duskmorn, isn't it? That's funny. I didn't even realize how we both are running sort of the same game plan here. All right, so what do they got right now? They got an 11-10. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, they've got a lot of power here, man. They took out the tracker that had the Atali's Favor on it. That's not ideal. I'm gonna have to block, right? You would think. I mean, I don't have to, but I think I probably should. Probably should. Yikes, man. What are the chances of me actually drawing into a Day of Judgment? Pretty low, right? Is there a room that gets me out of this? Like, if I go to search for a room, is there one that actually gets me out of this? I've already played this bottomless pool. Dang, dude. We are under fire. 3, 4, 5. There's nothing I can do here, right? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I use this to go search up a room and see if there's one that helps me here, but I think that there was just a one of on the bouncing one, right? Surveil 2, grand entryway gets me a token. Unlock this room to deal 4 damage. That is removal for sure. That's removal. I don't know, man. I guess that's the move, and then we just play this to get a chump blocker for this, but they probably have Sheltered by Ghost for the win. Dude, that is so unlucky, man. Double Charge Mage Rescue won him this game, which is unreal. That's so unreal. We had the early game answers too. Nice. I can't help but be a little bit annoyed about how lucky this opponent got against us. All right, they only need one more enchantment here and they win the game. Because they've got 15 damage here. What, is it another Shard Mage's Rescue or something? No? I'm alive? Okay, Day of Judgment off the top wins me the game. Come on, Day of Judgment. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, guys, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any way out of this. What's the cheapest one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I don't even have enough to play it anyways. But the cheapest one would be... It's probably our best bet. All right. Oh, man. I just wish I wasn't under so much pressure early on in the game, too. I could have unlocked this so much earlier, and I would have been in a better spot, but... I mean, we lost a double entity tracker in one turn, though, too. That was pretty crucial. If I could have kept drawing cards off the entity trackers, we would have been totally fine. But, yeah, that's just unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Unlucky, to say the least. I definitely feel like we were well equipped to beat that opponent for sure. Let's take a look at it one more time. So... just to be clear, we had 3 sweepers. Yeah, we had 3 sweepers. So I totally understand why it was difficult to find them, but maybe ill-timed explosion could be really good in this deck too, obviously with the colors. But anyways, that was Jaren's deck, and that was fun. I like playing rooms. It's been a while since I played rooms. Always good to see you, Swayze. You too, Sam. Thanks for being here today, man. Chosen raid redirects all combat damage to the Servitor, triggering that much loss of life and pain for all, deals damage to the opponent for the total amount of damage to Servitor. It is ugly. How many judgments are in the deck? Yeah, 3. I think if you just built instead of trying to bounce, I think you win. You mean like build my board state instead of trying to bounce? I don't know, man. I feel like just letting that go wild was going to be pretty bad for us. That one was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Of course, man. So with the entity, that the grand entryway gets you 2 draws from the enchantment creature. Yeah, I know. We didn't... I see what you're saying. You're saying instead of targeting that with the bounce spell, we could have gone with the grand entryway to draw 2 off the entity trackers. I did think about that, but I didn't think it was that necessary because at the time, they only had 1 creature down. 1. So I figured if I could bounce it back to their hand for 1 mana, reset its counters, we would have been fine and we would have won that game. I couldn't have imagined a second Shard Mage's Rescue. Just unlucky. But super fun, man. All of you guys have brought some really cool deck lists today. I'm really liking this one too. This Bringer of the Last Gift. What an interesting deck list, man. Super fun though, man. I want to try to work on ordinaries a little bit too in the mana base. That was pretty fun. But yeah, man, all of them you guys have some interesting building styles too, with all the extra cards in the deck too. But that is gonna do it, man. Let me pull up this one more time. That's gonna do it for me today, though, guys. We are a little bit over the deadline for me to get off here, so I think my kids and my wife are waiting for me to go eat some dinner and stuff. But thank you so much for being here, man. This stream was really fun. I really enjoy doing these kinds of streams with you guys. We may be back again tomorrow for some mythic grinding. I need to get my rank back up. I'd really like to try to finish in the top 1500 at some point this coming month to maybe earn some points into the qualifier. We'll see, though. We'll see. But thank you guys so much, man. You guys are amazing. Much appreciation on all the support today, too. The support was crazy as well as usual, and it really means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting my wife's bad habits. That means a lot, too. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking with me. If you guys were here from the beginning to the end, too, special shout out to you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When the upload, man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.